into and how hard we work and everything like that. So, I'm excited to get as many of those guys as we can.
Landon, I asked Coach Pittman this just a few minutes ago. You bulked up this offseason. Can you talk about that? It's been a pretty big transformation for you.
It has. At the end of the bowl game last year, when Coach Souter, me and Coach Souter were talking about this last week, but at the end of the bowl game last year, I was weighing 238, and I weighed in Monday at 283. So good, about 40 pounds I put on since then, and it's been great. I think most of it's been good weight because I'm moving faster than I ever have and stronger than I've ever been. So I feel comfortable in my body, and I'm ready for the season to begin.
What was the workout regimen to get there?
Man, a lot of cleans, a lot of squats. We work a lot of different explosive workouts as well, a lot of jumping. I feel like the workouts do help in the bulk, but at the same time, it's the eating habits. You could eat a lot of crap and put on 40 pounds and just be I'd probably be playing right tackle right now if it was that way, but I've ate a lot of good quality meals. A lot of steak, a lot of grilled chicken, and just loading up, putting as much weight on as I can, because I know in this league you can't play D-end and then some D-tackle pass rushing weighing 235 and 240, which 235, 240 looks okay on like a guy that's 6'2", 6'3", but when you're 6'7", it's just not enough weight. So, I realized that. I bulked up, and I feel comfortable. I think I want to go into fall camp weighing around this weight and try to stay around 280 throughout the year.
How different has KJ looked from this offseason? I know he's been working out in California. What's been sort of pointed in differences for you?
His confidence he's always had a lot of confidence, but this, you could tell throughout the spring, he was, just airing it out. He's looking great, and I think he'll have a breakout year, and I'm just ready to see it.
For you, and how have you adapted to that? I actually like it. Just being able to just prep me for the next level, just being able to go and try to get a head start on the next level with calling long plays in the huddle, and then getting up, checking stuff, IDing the mic and all that. So it's a whole lot different from KB and two different systems. So just being able to, this system right here, I've really grown and matured a lot from a quarterback standpoint, just understanding the game and just the philosophy of everything.
You've been working out in California this summer. What was sort of the mentality behind that, and what are some of the specific things you've been
just being
trying to
able to go out there and perfect my craft, just a change in environment, being out there with George Whitfield, who coached numerous amount of great quarterbacks. So just being able to go out there and just be able to just pick his brain a little bit, see what he thinks, and see how he can help me perfect my craft and transform my game for this upcoming season. So it was enjoyable.
Mm-hmm. Any interesting workouts out there? I know, I remember in the past, like 10 years ago, talking about how you take guys out on the beach.
Yeah, I was actually out there in the ocean on the beach. It was fun, cold at first, but it was fun. Just being able to just see how your body reacts in the sand, and then also getting the water and the water rushing up against you, and then just being able to be balanced, which is the same thing on the field. You got guys around you creating chaos, so just being able to stay poised, stay calm, and still keep your eyes on the target.
Has your mentality changed? You're obviously the veteran of this group. What has changed this offseason in terms of mentality, and how are you approaching this offseason comparative to other ones?
Bringing more guys along with me to be more vocal. I was vocal last year, and then this year I had to be even more vocal, just being that leader, just being that veteran guy that then played a lot of snaps, know what it takes to win the SEC game, know what it takes to win the game in the SEC period. So just being able to bring a lot of guys with me that's being vocal. And
you got Rocket here and Landon as well that are older guys that have earned the respect of the team. But I really like the competitiveness. A lot of the summer program is about competition, and I like how we're competing, and so really happy with where we are right now today.
When you start out with a combo like KJ and Rocket, two of your most productive position, they're veteran guys, how important is that when you start? That's your starting point, basically.
That's huge. I think competition, we're finally to the point where we have competition in almost every single room. I think even with bringing Criswell in, I think that helps KJ. Rocket, obviously, it's a good running back room, but to start with those two guys who are veterans, who are tough, who are great kids, obviously they're here today, means a lot to the football program. KJ's the guy. He's the guy on offense, defense, everything. He's the guy. But Rocket is so close to that as far as the maturity and the respect he has on the team, and they're great players, so it really helps.
What's the latest on Quincy Mack?
Quincy is still rehabbing. I think that there's a great chance that he'll get back to 100%. I just don't know how long that's going to be. Whether for me to say that he would have an opportunity to play this year would probably be premature on that. So we're just hoping that he can come back and live a normal, full life. And if that happens to have football in it, then so be it. But I think he's going to be cleared a little bit more.
Sam Pittman was saying this has maybe been the toughest summer for you guys. I guess it's your third summer. What's your take on the workouts and what that's been like?
I'll say, yeah, definitely with the workouts. I feel like the small things, you know what I mean? With the strength staff, they teaching us the small things by touching the line, you know what I mean? Getting back, making the time, I feel like the preparation got way better, and it's gonna help us this season.
More attention to details.
Oh yeah, definitely more.
Going back to being a leader, Rocket, is there anyone that you're taking under your wing? Any younger sophomores or freshmen?
Yeah, actually, Dub. I'll say Dub and all the running back room in general. You know, I mean, we help each other, and it's not no yelling or anything like that. But I feel like if you want your room better, you got to talk to them as well and compete with them as well. So we compete together. You know what I mean? We I want to say we argue or anything like that, but we help each other. We help each other definitely.
You go down to the Kansas game last year, and really it was Dub and AJ that took over. What did you see for them specifically in that postseason game?
I said to show their talent, and that's what they did. And it was a 20 back we had when 2 running backs was in there, and I was supposed to be the 20 back or Dom. You know what I mean? But like from all us knowing the position, the 20, the H back position, I feel like that helped, and I feel like that they showcased their talent that game.
Now AJ was a track guy in high school, so he might have a leg up. Which one's the fastest of you guys in that room?
I say I give it to AJ. Yeah, AJ. Yeah, he fast.
How did you feel like the depth is with you guys, the running backs?
I don't really think it's too much. You know what I mean? I feel like it's just right, and just bringing the young guys with us. Isaiah definitely just getting everybody ready for this season. You know what I mean? And just showing them the way since I've been there.
What's it been like working with Dan Enos? I mean, can you give us any insight to that?
I ain't even gonna lie with him, man. He came in and just showed me different things. You know what I mean? Like I say with pass protection, run game as well. When he first got there, I was confused. I didn't know what was going on. But I used my patience, and I feel like he's a great guy and outside as well, goofy guy. So he definitely matched with KJ because he's a goofy guy outside of football, but definitely a great guy.